Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tim Shaves, and today's gonna be a quick mail call video. Um, yeah, I'm going feel like I'm going a little crazy with my straight razor and honing stone purchases, but I'm gonna enjoy it while I'm at it. I do need to sell a lot of my stuff though, because when you got supply and demand, when you get a lot of supply in, a lot of straight razors, you gotta send some out. So probably paring down my soaps and safety razor, maybe brushes, because yeah, I got too much. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna be, I guess, restoring or cleaning them up and putting an edge on them. So I'm just getting a whole bunch of straight razors for a good deal. Uh, yeah, so all right, let's just get at it. All right, I got 3 vintage straight razor for you guys and for myself. Uh, but start with the first one. I got this recently. This one has a pretty long tail. Yeah, I didn't realize it, but and one thing weird is that it has jimping on the top of the razor, but not on the bottom. So I don't know what that's about, but anyhow. Ooh, man, I haven't cleaned this one up, and this one looks pretty dirty. So I'm gonna have to clean it up pretty well. But this one has I think that's plastic. Yeah, that feels like plastic. This one is that a round point? Yeah, but this one is the Puritan. It also has the Puritan on the face of the blade, but you could barely see it. It's like sanded off or something. But this is Puritan. I believe it's from the New England Razor Company from Boston, Massachusetts. So I think this one's a vintage from Boston. So I'm excited to clean this one up. And yeah, it looked pretty good. There is a bit of rust on that face, but other than that, it looks like close to a 6/8, maybe a little bigger than a 5/8 around there. And yeah, it looked like it had a decent blade on it. I don't see any rust near the edge of the blade, so I'm gonna clean this one up and test it out for a shave. All right, so Puritan straight razor. Next one up, I saw this one and I really couldn't pass it up. I mean, I passed it up a couple times, but the more I looked at it, the more I wanted it. So here it is. This one has like I think this is a Bakelite scale. I'm not sure, but it's similar to my Vic Hair Shaper scale, but it's a bright orange, nice under the light, and it's got a nice square point blade. I think it's a little protruding out too. Where I see it, it's a little bit protruding on this side. Anyways, this one is the Blackjack razor, straight razor. It looks pretty clean from this side, other than a little bit of rust towards the edge. So and clean that out, and that should be gone when I hone it. And I don't see any spine wear on this, so and I don't see any bevel either. So this one looks pretty like a new old stock, except it's a little bit rusted. This one is from International Cutlery Company from Solingen, Germany. So this is a Solingen, I believe it's a Solingen steel. There is some rust in the back. One gripe I have with this vendor that I dealt with is that she didn't, I don't know if it was she or he, but they didn't list or they didn't take a picture of the back of the blade. And I thought it would be similar to the front, but there was a little bit more rust in the back. So a little dinged about that, but anyhow, it should clean up fine. And I guess did I clean this one up? No, I don't think so. So I still need to clean this one up, but it's a Solingen steel, so I wanted to try this one out. I'm definitely gonna, what we call it, dole out the point so that I don't cut myself again. But yeah, so Blackjack razor. And the blade is almost protruding out of the scale, so I gotta be careful. But once I hone, it should be fine. Alright, last but not least, the one I'm most excited about, but also the most cleanup that I have to do. This one is from the website or from the vendor. It seemed like it was from like pre-1900s, so it's an old straight razor, and it looks like an old one too. I cleaned this one up, but it still has a lot of more cleaning to do. But here it is. This one is I believe it's a wedge or a near wedge. This one was one I mentioned in previous videos. This one has a cow horn scale. At least that's what is described from the vendor. And this one doesn't have a brand. Oh no, it does have a brand on it. I just couldn't see it at first, but yeah. So I need to tighten it a little bit more. It's a little loosey goosey. But this has a barber's notch. I don't know if that's a wedge or near wedge, but it looks pretty thick and it's heavy. So on the side here it says silver steel warranted. I don't know if you probably can't see it on the face, but there is a slight etching in the face of the blade, and it says the keen edge. I think, yeah, I sanded this down a bit, so I can barely see it now, but it says the keen edge razor. There is some sort of bevel set here, or attempt at a bevel, but it's more prominent towards the toe. As it goes to the heel, it's pretty non-existent. And there's a bit of spine wear as well. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a bit of spine wear towards the top. So I'm gonna have to clean this one up a little bit more and hone it. I think it's has a bit of a smiling blade here, so I'm gonna have to use that rolling X stroke to figure this one out. But I'm excited for this one. Yeah, barber's notch, and it's got pretty big blade. I would say it's about 6/8. And it's my first wedge or near wedge razor from pre-1900, so excited for this one. Yeah, this shave is gonna be a fun one. Yeah, just a piece of history here. It doesn't have any jimping, but that's all right. It should be fine. And when I hold it, yeah, the scale's kind of, it's not that smooth, but yeah, it's quite hefty when I hold this one. So it's gonna be a fun one. Little heavy wedge blade here. I'm excited to clean it up and hone it and give it a shave. So yeah, that is it for these 3 vintage straight razors, mail call. I got more on the way, and some I went a little crazy with some barber's hones. I know I have that Carb Random barber hone that I need to use, but I just got a bunch more. Just want to try it out and kind of, I don't know, influenced by Keith Johnson, because he has a bunch of videos on barber's hones, and I was just going through them, interested in a couple of them, so I started making offers and they all kind of accepted. So I ended up getting them, so they're on their way. Gonna be cleaning up a bunch of barber's hones and trying them out once my edges are feeling a bit dull, and I try to maintain them using the barber's hones. But yeah, so more razors and hones coming up. Thank you guys for watching. It's Tim Shaves, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.